If you've been tapped into the online Disney scene, you might have been noticing a lot of pessimism lately. There's a general sense that Disney World is getting worse, and it's understandable. After several years of a row of massive expansions like Pandora and Galaxy's Edge, we've seen popular guest perks taken away and big projects canceled. Since 2020, Disney World has had some highs and a lot of lows. And if you've been paying attention to what Universal is doing with Epic Universe, it's easy as a Disney fan to wonder, what is there to be excited about? I'm here to answer that question. Hi, I'm James from Guide to WDW, and in today's video, I'm sharing 5 ways that Disney World will be better in 2024. Plus, I'll share a significant change that's coming to Genie Plus and why that isn't making this list, and one way that Disney World will be worse this year. Everything in this video has been officially announced and confirmed by Disney. Let's dive in by starting with 2 massive ways that a Disney World vacation will be easier in 2024. The first way is that there's going to be one less step for planning your vacation, and this will also make things during your vacation much simpler. A bit of background. In 2020, Disney World added theme park reservations as a way to deal with capacity limitations due to the pandemic. However, even as things went back to normal and those capacity limitations went away, Disney kept the reservation system. Why? For Disney, there is a massive benefit for being able to predict exactly how many guests to expect on any given day. They could staff the parks according to how big or small the crowds were going to be, all in the name of efficiency. And more efficiency means more profit for Disney. But the problem is obvious. There was no benefit for the guest. It added an extra step for them and made things more complicated. Plus, not everyone was aware of this if they didn't plan ahead. Disney actually had to put signs outside their parks letting people know, hey, you can't come in today because we're out of reservations. Effectively turning people away not because the parks were actually at capacity, but because they were only staffed to maximize efficiency. If you can't tell already, I am not a fan of the park reservation system. So that's why it's such great news that reservations are going away in 2024. Mostly. Starting January 9th, 2024, date-based tickets will no longer need park reservations. If you have an annual pass or a non-date-based ticket, like an old non-expiring ticket, you'll still need to make a reservation. Hopefully, Disney just fully nixes this system altogether, but for now, this is a massive improvement. I still think it's a good idea for you to have your own plan where you pick which park or parks you visit each day ahead of time, but not having park pass reservations gives you way more flexibility. Speaking of flexibility, the next change is going to bring back a lot of spontaneity to Disney vacations. But before I get into that, a quick reminder that you don't need a reservation to hit that subscribe button and get more Disney World tips and advice. Okay, the second way Disney World will be much better in 2024, changes to park hopping. Along with the park reservation system, Disney modified the rules for park hopping during its reopening phases in 2020 and 2021. If you had a park hopper pass or annual pass, you no longer had the freedom to visit any park at any time. You could only park hop after 2 p.m., and you always had to visit the park that you had a reservation for first, no matter what time of day. Park hopping went from something that gave you a lot of freedom to a series of unintuitive rules. And as much as I dislike park reservations, I like the 2 p.m. park hopping rule even less. This had ripple effects across your entire vacation, from Lightning Lane to virtual queues to dining reservations. For example, if you got a hard-to-get dining reservation before 2 p.m., then you had to make sure that you also had the right park reservation, otherwise you wouldn't be able to get into the park to go eat at that restaurant because you had to wait until 2 p.m. to park hop, and at that point it'd be too late to get to your table. Having a dining reservation wouldn't get you into the park before that. When Disney announced that park reservations were going away, they initially said on their website that the 2 p.m. park hopping rule was going to stick around for 2024. Thankfully, they changed course on this and recently announced that all-day park hopping will return on January 9th, 2024. This means that if you have a date-based park hopper, you have total freedom to explore the parks however you like. Want to go to Magic Kingdom first thing in the morning, go on one of the Main Street vehicles, and then at 9 a.m. turn right around and go to EPCOT? I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing that because that's the weirdest rope drop strategy ever, but you're free to do it. That's the point. It's your vacation, you should be in control. What if you have an annual pass or another ticket that needs a reservation? You'll need to go to the park that you have a reservation for first, but then you're free to park hop to a different park as early as you want to. The changes to reservations and park hopping alone will make the experience of going to Disney World in 2024 so much better. This is a positive trend where Disney has been bringing back perks like free resort parking. The next item I want to touch on is a change that Disney has announced that I hope will continue this trend and make things better, which are the changes to Genie Plus. Disney has announced that major changes are coming to Genie Plus, including the ability to make Lightning Lane reservations in advance. This could be great, as it might remove that daily 7 a.m. stress ritual of trying to get virtual queue and Genie Plus and individual Lightning Lanes all at the same time. But I'm not counting this as a full improvement just yet. They haven't announced any specifics of the new system yet, and while I'm hopeful that this will be better, there's definitely a possibility that this will be a sideways move or even worse. I've been wrong about Genie Plus before. Yeah, that didn't age well. But one thing that will definitely be better in 2024 is something we don't even have to wait until the new year for: going to EPCOT. It seems like EPCOT has been under construction since EPCOT Forever. We've had 3 new attractions open now, but there's still a maze of construction walls in the center of the park. But it's finally going to be open starting December 2023. That's when the construction in the center of the park will be completed and World Celebration will finally be open. In it, there will be a festival center, a concert area, a new Mickey meet and greet area, a new lush green space, and a new statue of Walt. I'm really interested to see how this area comes together, but as long as there's fiber optic lights in the ground and a great soundtrack, I'll be hyped. This opens around the same time as Luminous, which is the new nighttime fireworks show debuting December 6th. So by 2024, EPCOT will finally be complete, with a new central area of the park, new fireworks, plus the recently opened attractions based on Ratatouille, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Moana. Going to EPCOT is going to be so much better in 2024. For years, Disney World fans have been begging for this to come back, and it's finally happening. The Disney Dining Plan is back. Another one of those things that's been missing since 2020 is the Disney Dining Plan. This is a really popular option to basically prepay for your food for your entire vacation. Depending on what plan you choose, each guest gets an allotment of credits for meals and snacks per day that you can use at Disney restaurants, kiosks, and Epcot food booths. Hot tip: items at the Epcot festivals count as a snack credit, so you can get a really good deal on some of the pricier items like the Canada Filet. For vacation packages starting January 9th, 2024, the Disney Dining Plan is back as an option. I definitely see the appeal of the dining plan. You can take care of the majority of your dining budget up front, and if you know where to go and what to order, you can save some money, especially if Disney World ever brings back the free dining promotion. So with the dining plan, you can turn off that part of your brain that's worrying about how much money you're spending and just enjoy the food. However, there are some drawbacks. It really encourages you to over-order food. I don't think I've ever eaten as much as I did on my trip when I had the dining plan. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a video breaking down if the Disney Dining Plan is a good deal for you. Overall, this gives guests more options, so it's definitely a positive change. Okay, so far we've had a lot of improvements, but many of them are popular amenities that are coming back. What about something new and splashy? 2 huge attraction overhauls in Magic Kingdom. Since Splash Mountain closed in early 2023, Magic Kingdom has been without a log flume ride. It's really shifted the balance of the park. It used to be that going first thing to Frontierland to go on Big Thunder and Splash was an awesome rope drop strategy. Well, Frontierland is about to get a lot of love in 2024. First of all, one of the bigger surprises from Destination D23 this year was the announced revamp of Country Bear Jamboree.
They're going to be learning some new songs and performing a whole new act.
The Bears are confirmed to have a whole new act singing popular Disney songs.
Look for those bare necessities, the simple bare necessities.
Personally, I'm all for this change, especially if the rumors are true and the show will be upgraded with next generation animatronics. But the bigger deal is Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which will open in Magic Kingdom late 2024. Set in the world of Princess and the Frog, this log flume ride will keep the tried and true ride system of Splash Mountain, but feature a new story with brand new animatronics and special effects. Princess and the Frog is a great movie with great songs, and I'm really excited to see what Imagineering can do with the material. So there's a lot to be excited about in 2024, But how will going to Disney World get worse? Well, it's price increases. It's always price increases. The price of tickets, parking, and food all go up every year, and 2024 is no exception, as we just saw some big increases across the board. However, there are a couple of ways to save money. The first is to use the link below to save big on Disney World tickets through Undercover Tourist. They are an authorized Disney ticket seller, and they offer the same theme park tickets that Disney sells you at a significant discount, up to $78 per ticket right now. The second way is to watch my next video here, which has a few strategies on how to save money on your Disney World vacation. This has been James from Guide to WDW. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you real soon.